Be honest with me for a second. How many times have you sat right where you are, watching a video just like this, promising yourself that next year is going to be different? We get hyped up on motivation for 2 weeks in January. We buy the new shoes, we download the apps, we make the lists. And by mid-February, we are back to the same old routines, feeling the same old way, stuck in the same old loop. Today, we are breaking that cycle. I am not here to give you fluffy New Year's resolutions that you'll forget in a month. Resolutions are weak, they are wishes. I am here to offer you a blueprint for a total glow up. And listen, when I say glow up, I'm not just talking about surface level changes. I'm talking about an internal shift so powerful that your external reality has no choice but to change to match it. We are talking about upgrading your physical vessel, sharpening your mind, and stabilizing your emotions. Welcome to Neuromind. If you are new here, this channel is dedicated to hacking our potential and understanding the machinery between our ears. And today we are starting a movement. Before we dive into the how, we need to establish the what. I have a challenge for you, a serious one. I want you to pause this video right now if you have to, and go grab a physical notebook, not an app on your phone, a real notebook and a pen. This is going to be your accountability anchor for the entire year of 2026. Here is the pact we are making today. You are going to commit to the plan we lay out in this video. You are going to track it in that notebook. And on December 31st, 2026, 1 year from the start of this journey, you are going to come back to this exact video and leave a comment. You are going to tell me and this community if this blueprint worked. You are going to tell me who you became. I'm putting my skin in the game too. You're watching Neuromind right now. I am trying to grow this channel, to build this community. I am starting this change together with you. I'm building my dream right alongside you building yours. So are you in? Let's break down the pillars of your 2026 transformation. Part 2, the physical vessel, fitness, yoga, and physiology. Pillar number 1 is your physical vessel. We have to start here because your body is the hardware that runs your mind. You cannot expect to have a high-performing, happy, creative mind if it is housed in a sluggish, neglected body. It just doesn't work that way. The brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy. If your energy production is low because you're sedentary or because you aren't challenging your muscles, your mind will be foggy. For 2026, the intention isn't just lose weight. That's too small. The intention is respect the vessel. You need to find a fitness routine that makes you feel powerful. For some of you, that might be lifting heavy iron in the gym 3 days a week to build armor. For others, it might be calisthenics, mastering your own body weight, learning to pull yourself up, learning to control gravity. I don't care if it's running, swimming, or home workouts. The rule is simple. You need to sweat. You need to feel your heart pump. When you push past physical barriers, when you do that last rep, even when it hurts, you are proving to your subconscious mind that you are capable of doing hard things. That discipline in the gym translates directly to confidence in your career, your studies, and your relationships. But here is the missing piece most people ignore in their glow-up journey. We focus so much on the yang, the power, the speed, the muscle. We forget the yin, the flexibility, the recovery, the flow. That is why in 2026, we are incorporating yoga and deep stretching. We are not just building armor. We are creating fluidity. Think about it. We hold so much emotional trauma and stress in our hips, our shoulders, and our neck. You might be strong, but are you stiff? Are you tense? Are you carrying the weight of the world in your upper back? Yoga isn't just about putting your foot behind your head or looking aesthetic. It is breathwork under tension. It is learning to remain calm when your body is in an uncomfortable position. That is a superpower. If you can breathe calmly while holding a difficult yoga pose, you can breathe calmly when life gets stressful. You need both, the fire of fitness and the water of yoga. In your notebook right now, I want you to write down your physical protocol. Don't just write, I will exercise. Write, I will lift 3 times a week. I will do 20 minutes of yoga on Thursdays and Sundays. Be specific. Track it. This is your foundation. Part 3, the creative and intellectual expansion, skills and reading. Now that we have the body moving, let's talk about pillar number 2, expanding the mind and the spirit. If your body is the hardware, this is the software upgrade. A true glow-up means you are more interesting, more capable, and more articulate than you were last year. First, we need a high-value skill. In 2026, you need to pick one new skill to dedicate yourself to. We live in a world of consumption. We scroll, we watch, we buy. I want you to become a creator. Maybe you have always wanted to learn music. Pick up that guitar that's been gathering dust in the corner. Learn to sing. There is something profoundly healing about using your voice or your hands to create sound. Maybe it's sketching or digital art. Learning to draw isn't just about making pretty pictures. It's about learning to see the world accurately. Perhaps it's mastering the art of cooking so you aren't relying on processed food, treating your body like a temple with meals you made yourself. Or maybe it's what I'm doing right now. Being a YouTuber. If you want to be a creator, stop waiting for permission. Start that channel. Learn editing, learn storytelling, learn how to speak to a camera. It is scary, I know. I feel that fear too. But growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. Pick your skill and write it in your notebook. I will practice sketching for 20 minutes a day. The compounding effect over 365 days will make you unrecognizable in that skill by December 2026. Next, we have to talk about reading. Look, I know life is busy. I know you're tired. But if you aren't reading, you are operating on old information. You are stagnating. Reading is downloading decades of someone else's experience directly into your brain in a few hours. It is the ultimate cheat code for life. The goal for 2026 is simple. One book a month. That's 12 books a year. 12 new perspectives. Read fiction to increase your empathy and creativity. Read nonfiction for strategy, history, and knowledge. Put down the phone, stop the doom scrolling for 20 minutes before bed, and read. It calms the brain and prepares you for sleep while making you smarter. Part 4. The Inner Game. Communication, Calmness, and Confidence. We have covered the body. We have covered the skills. Now we arrive at Pillar 3, the glue that holds it all together. The Inner Game. This covers communication, calmness, and confidence. You could be the smartest person in the room, the fittest, and the most skilled. But if you cannot articulate your value, if you cannot connect with other human beings, you will stay stuck. A huge part of your glow-up is communication skills. How do we improve this? We practice active listening. Stop waiting for your turn to talk and actually hear what people are saying. We practice brevity, saying more with fewer words. We practice eye contact. Watch how the people you admire speak. Watch how they pause. Watch how they don't rush. Good communication is the bridge between your internal potential and your external success. And finally, we need to cultivate calmness to generate confidence. We live in a chaotic world. Everyone is anxious, everyone is rushing, everyone is reactive. If you can be the person who remains calm in the middle of the storm, you automatically become the leader. This calmness comes from doing the work we just talked about. If you do the fitness, the yoga, the reading, and the skill building, a strange thing happens. You start to trust yourself. You stop looking for validation from other people because you are giving it to yourself every single day. Confidence isn't puffing your chest out and acting loud. That is insecurity masking itself. True confidence is quiet. It's knowing. It's the undeniable evidence you've built in your notebook that you keep your promises to yourself. When you look in the mirror in late 2026, you won't just see physical changes. You'll see someone you respect staring back at you. That is the ultimate goal. Part 5. The final call to action. So here's the reality check. We are at the end of the video. The script is almost done. You have two choices right now. Choice 1. You can click off, go watch a funny cat video, get a dopamine hit, and forget everything we just talked about. You can let 2026 be just another year that slipped by, another year where you got a year older, but not a year better. Or you can take choice 2. You can open that notebook right now. I want you to write this down specifically. At the top of the page, write, my 2026 glow-up intentions. Write down your fitness protocol, what days, what exercises. Write down your yoga or stretching schedule. Write down the one skill you will master, whether it's music, sketching, or YouTube. Write down the first book you will read. And then make the pact with me. Subscribe to Neuromind right now. Join this community. We are people who are refusing to be average. I am in the trenches with you. Every time I script a video, every time I edit, I am trying to grow just like you are. Let's do this together. Get your notebook, do the work, track your progress every single week, and I will be waiting. I will be waiting to see your comment on December 31st, 2026, telling me how much your life has changed. Don't let yourself down. Let the glow up begin. See you in the next one.